Well, I'll do that, Chums, as I, Captain Steve. The camera's a little bit low. Let's move it up a tad. That's a little bit high. But about there, I think. There we go. That's right in the middle. Perfectamundo. Righto. Well, that orange pillow doesn't look great there, does it? There we go. Let's move that orange pillow. There we go. We've got a piglet. We have a piglet! Okay, anyhow, let's ignore the piglet. We're not here for the piglet. No, we're not. Right, okay, let's jump over here. I don't even know why there is a piglet here on my sofa. Right, oh, we've got a few people in the house. We've got the Scottish of the Rod variety. I believe Rod goes live after me, so we may have to raid Mr. Rod at the end of the stream. Right, who else have we got in the channel? We've got Wolfie Wakwa. Hello there, Wolfie. And we've also got Gamers Don't Die, They Respawn. I think Wolf is coming to visit me this Sunday coming in real life. So that could be nice for tea and bickies. Yep. Yep. Right, okay, here we go. Let's fire on up. And let's jump into normal mode. Here we go. Penny Lower. Hello there, Captain Steve. Well, hello there, Penny. Nice, I just saw an avatar appear of you over on the side of the screen there, Penny. Awesome pic. Yes. Okay, cool. Hi, Scottish Rod. Hi, Wolfie. Hi, Gamers Don't Die. Well, hello, everyone, and welcome. Welcome, one, and welcome all. Okay, here I am. That's me in my armour. Aren't I looking shiny? Yes, I am looking shiny. That was weird. Felt like something just ran over my foot. You know, like scuttly. Scuttly. There was nothing there. How weird. Right, okay. I'm going to jump through my portal. Hello there, Adam Mack. Hello there. Well, you're missing an icon, Adam Mack. What the fuck just happened to your icon? All I'm seeing is a broken image sign there. Oh, now I see it on my laptop screen. It looks like a Galactic Trade Terminal interface. It looks really freaking awesome. Right, as always. Now, what I'm going to go do is murdercate one of those bone cats. I'm hoping to make a simple recipe. Let me get the No Man's Sky Assistant app open. Okay, here we go. The No Man's Sky Assistant app. Okay. And what I'm hoping to make is a very simple recipe. So if I put in leg meat can be used to make various items. There's a whole list of items that you can use leg meat in, but I'm thinking of making this one crystalline soup. It's a new recipe that got added when the bone cats got added. And apparently you get the silicon meat there, there's the crystal flesh, I should say. This crystal flesh you get only from the bone cats in the game. So I'm going to go murder one. And yeah, that's pretty much what I'm up to. I'm just going to go murder that. Then I'm going to jump back to my Scottish Rod planet, my Diplo planet, that has Scottish Rod crab creatures on there. And then I'm going to murder one of them. Because you mix all the bits that you've murdered from these bone cats with the bits that you've murdered from the Scottish Rod crab creatures, and you make a recipe. It sounds delicious, doesn't it? It really does. Yes. It sounds freaking horrific. That's what it sounds like. Yeah. Who would want to eat those two creatures separately? Oh, no. Ugh. Yeah. Anyhow, we're jumping around. We're going to go murder some creatures in today's episode, Chums. Yes. I am thinking of looking for a bone cat planet inside of the NMSA hub. Because this bone cat planet that I'm going to is one that I found by sheer chance when I was monkeying about with using just 2 portal glyphs. So you can get this bone cat using just two portal glyphs, and guess what? They're the first 2 portal glyphs that you get. So even if you're early in game and you really want a bone cat as a pet, yes, this is the easiest way that I know to get yourself a bone cat. So here we go, let's go and activate this portal. First you've got to find a portal though, and to be fair, that's a bit of a freaking mission and a half in itself. Right, hello there Dr. Pong. Welcome Dr. Pong. I have got videos on how to actually find a portal. It does take a little bit of there's quite a few steps to be fair. But there we go. Well, we've got Wolfie in the house. Hopefully Wolfie will start putting up some links and things to people's channels and stuff once Streamlabs kicks in. But Streamlabs takes a little while to wake up. So if you want a bone cat, all you need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 sunsets, followed by 6 birds. Ha! Easy to remember, and easy peasy to dial on in. Brilliant. Just jump through that and you get to an ossified type planet. Well, it's not an ossified planet, but we'll go there and I'll show you what I mean. Hello, Cyber Zero. Very cool CZ logo there. Hello there, my friend. Welcome, welcome. And we've also got Tidus in the house. Hello there, Tidus. Wasn't there a game called Tidus, and you were some sort of dodgy little fox, and it was a little bit like, you know, Chuck Rock and Sonic sort of merged together. There was another one with an ant called Zool around, well, that was before Tidus. But yeah, they're pretty weird platformer characters that never actually latched on and actually caught on as much as other characters and genres. Heck no, they didn't. But they were still quite good titles. I really thoroughly enjoyed Chuck Rock. Unga Bunga. Yeah, it was awesome, actually. I actually got a notification today. Oh, well, that explains why I've got 24 people here already, which is pretty darn unusual for my channel. Yes, notifications have gone out. YouTube, you've done me proud for once. Heck yes, YouTube. Thank you very much, YouTube. Right, okay, we're looking for the bone cat. Now, sometimes I think they do come out nocturnally as well. I think they're always active. They're usually just down this hill. There's one! Hello, bone cat! Right, let's scan him. I didn't mean to put that pylon in the ground. That was an accident. Okay. Have I not named this bone cat? No, because it wasn't found by me. It was found by Nemesis Games. Nemesis Games? Well done in finding this bone cat, my friend. Right, I'm going to tickle you with my gun. Be tickled and like it. Okay, there we go. Oh, look, he's fell over laughing. He fell over he's having a joyous time rolling down that hill. Look at him. He's having a great time. Okay, didn't kill him. No, just stunned him. He's stunned, people. Okay, I don't know why I need to run over to him. It's not like I can harvest him a second time. Look, see, his head's still moving. He's fine. He's fine. He's giggling. Right, okay, so here we go. Let's go into here. Let's have a look what we've got inside of our menu for killing the bone cat. No, I didn't kill him. Didn't kill him. Didn't. No, he's not dead. Right, we've got to collect. We've got crystal flesh. Ha! You don't need that organ to live. He doesn't need it. He needs 12 of them, though. Well, yeah, that's all 12 of his lives gone. No, Steve, shush. Yeah, he's definitely dead. He's not sleeping. Right, okay, let's head on through the portal. Let's go back then. So we've got our ingredients there. Well, that's one creature. Murdercated in the name. Oh, we can get some extra ones. Hello. Yeah, say hello to my little tickle stick. There we are. Boom. In the face. No, don't roll away too far. I've got to walk further. Oh, no, I don't. I've got the bits. I don't need to go anywhere near you, do I? Right. Brilliant. That's our bone cats completely murdercated. So I do want to find an NMSA planet that has bone cats on, because there's quite a lot of recipes that you need to actually milk the bone cats. So, yeah. Maybe he's just pinging. He could just be pinging ping pong. Hi, Captain. Well, hello there, Daniel De Cruz. Oh, Daniel De Cruz. Hello there, Daniel De Cruz. Welcome. And we've got Galarak in the house. Hello there, Galarak. Nice one. Sweet. Coolio. Kevin7. Maybe just pinging yours. The reason I got a little bit excited when I saw the name Cruz there for a second, I thought you were Sean Cruz for a second. And Sean Cruz does some amazing concept art with inside of No Man's Sky. You may have seen, sometimes I put up a trailer where I'm talking about Sentinel bosses. Sean Cruz drew those Sentinel bosses, and he's an amazing artist. Well, hello there, Miyogi. Welcome, Miyogi. You can see here this is quite a popular planet. It's got bases freaking everywhere. I used to do the eggs asundo here. I used to give away pet eggs when pets were a big thing, which kind of they're not now, are they? I mean, all my pets, I managed to get their stats up like, what, 100% on most of my pets. I mean, this one's only got 102 slots, but on one of them it hasn't. But these ones are all 100%ers. And you know what? Those 100%ers, these 100% things, they mean frickin' toffee. They mean fudge all, my friends. I swear they were just as helpful when they hatched out their frickin' eggs as they are when they're 100% helpful. It's like a game of top trumps, which makes no sense. I really do hope Hello Games come back and just deliver something on those 100% statage. Like maybe they dig up something cooler, or maybe they actually attack hazardous flora for you or something. Anything would be better than nothing. Okay? Righto. So, but then again, we can now pet them, we can ride them, so that's better than nothing, isn't it? Yeah, Steve, don't wish for more. Don't be silly. Those stats shouldn't do anything extra. Okay, let's go down to your bases. They should. Okay, right, here we go. I'm going to go to Crab Feeder, and yes, I need to get some crab bits to mix with the cat bits, and hopefully we can make something delicious and delightful for the tongue. Yes, and in this episode I'm going to try eating one of these things. Not in life. In-game? Don't be mental. Right, okay, cool. And we've got Holy Fook. Hello there, chums. Well, hello there. Cool. Milking cats. I killed the cats. I killed the bone cats. Bone Cat's killed. Yes. Cool. Right, awesome. And we've got Banana Tom in the house. Hello there, Banana Tom. Miyogi is here as well. I'm meeting Miyogi this weekend, hopefully, as well. He hasn't mentioned whether he's managed to get train tickets sorted. Yes, but yes, hopefully Miyogi's coming down on the Saturday, stopping over, because he's coming from a long distance, and he's bringing me a lightsaber, people. If he manages to come here. And, yeah, I'm hopefully going to have, like, a little lightsaber battle on my driveway. That'd be freaking awesome with Miyogi. And then, hopefully he's going to kip over. And then the next day, Wolfie's coming up. So, yeah. Hopefully I'm going to have Wolfie and Miyogi here for a short brief time. And then I'll be taking Miyogi back to the station after Wolfie goes. So I think it's going to be a delightful weekend. Be prepared for some vlogs coming your way through the channel. Because, yes, I will be vlogging a bit that day rather than doing content. But then again, I don't put much content out at weekends. Why am I here? I'm here to murder a crab. Hello there, crab. Now, this crab here is aptly called Scottish Rod. Scottish Rod is in the chat right now. Scottish Rod, you might want to divert your eyes. Because, oh no, don't use the animus beam, that'll suck his soul out. We don't want to do that. Ooh, fudging heck, see that? He just span and slapped me in the frickin' face. Okay, and again? Frickin', look at the reflexes on this thing. He's really going for it. Die, Scottish Rod. He gave as good as he frickin' got, didn't he? Okay, well, we only got 2 leg meats. We only got 2 megalith. Oh no, we got 20. We got 20 leg meats. My brain reversed the characters. That's a lot of leg meat. I can make some decent freaking stuff out of that. Don't do it. Laugh out loud. he's a gunner. Right, okay. So then those 2 ingredients. You just need those 2 ingredients, according to the app, to make yourself a delicious product. So let's head on in and let's see if this delicious product actually works. Because this is the only one I could see that was just out of pure murdercation that looked interesting. So here we go. Let's put that into there. But to be honest, I haven't gone through the whole app. Now, if you have, there we go, look. Crystalline soup, straight away. And that's freaking epic, isn't it? There we go. That's me. Oh, crystalline soup, here you come. That's quicker than making a pot noodle. And 12, oh, it's not that many units. Not for 20 of them, that's not a lot of units. So I'd imagine we're not going to get a lot of nanites. But we are going to go up and see Mr. Kronos and see what we can get. Why that's making, though, let me open up my network settings. And if you want to come and join me on this planet, because this planet is actually in the NMSA hub, I'm going to put that to anyone. And I've got a Diplo planet. There's Diplos on this planet as well. Let me show you the planet while we're waiting for that to bake as well. So in Discoveries, there is the Scottish Rod creatures. So yes, you can get all your leg meat and stuff like that. And apples off of them. You can get crab apples. And then there's also Diplos, so you can get your creature eggs here. You can get your creature eggs. So if you do want to bake and you do want to do cooking, this is a great planet. And also these give you milk. They give you milk, so that's all good. And these guys give you leopard fruit. So there's a lot of cookery ingredients you can get here. So I want to try and find more planets a little bit like this inside the NMSA hub that have got a lot of ingredients. I want to find one that's got the little bipedal guys, because they give you proto milk. I have actually got a planet that's got those in. Is it inside the NMSA hub? I think it actually is, in fact. But there's not a lot of them. But yes, I would like to find some more diverse type planets like this. That'd be pretty epic. And hello there. He's cheating, and I don't stand a chance in the bake-off. Well, this is it. Prepare, Miyogi. Prepare. Find your own planet like this, my friend. Heck yes. Or even stick a frickin' base here and make your own blinking product. However, I have now made all of the Apple products. As a heads up, yes. Okay, so there we go. Yeah, I'm trying to get my catalogue full, Miyogi. I'm trying to make it fun. So yes, I am kind of cheating. It's called preparation. Yes, it's something that the Cub Scouts do, Miyogis. Come on, get into the preparations. Make a video like one of these, Mr. Miyogis. Heck yes. Right, so I'm going to stick that in there. So there's my crystalline soups. Lovely jubbly. Oh, I could have turned that into another kind of meat. Why the fudge not? Let's just do that. Oh, it's just processed meat though, isn't it? Cool, we'll make some processed meat out of that, and we'll go and give this to Mr. Kronos, and we'll go see how many freaking nanites we get from Kronos. And then I might start the hunt for another planet or something. Yeah, cool. So hopefully I would have now cooked a new product. So in my catalogue at the moment, you can see here, cooking products. I still haven't got a lot. I've got a fair bit on that screen. And then it starts to get a bit skimpy as I go along. Look at this. I mean, look, there's not much there. And then I haven't got a lot of donuts. I've got some donuts. I've only got the pie casing. So I haven't got hardly anything there. And I've got a couple of stews, but not many. So hopefully I would have just got a new one for this one. Crystalline soup, that's the new one. That's the new one right there. Boom! It's worth 6,400 units. So if we were doing the cook-off, and I did make this stew, I would get 6 points for that. I get 6 points for that. I only get 6 points for that. I get 62 points for that one. So it's anything before the first comma. So yeah, 6 points, 62 points, 48 points, that sort of thing. And there's a little bit of a cook-off sort of thing going there. So it's good fun. And then we add whatever Kronos gives us in nanites, we add that onto the score as well. And then we do a poll and all the votes out of 100%. So if I got like 56% and Miyogi got 44% or whatever, then he'll get 44 points, I get 56 points for our bakes, that sort of thing. So it's really good fun. We probably won't be doing one this Saturday because Miyogi would actually be at my house on Saturday. So we'll probably have to do it the Saturday after. Right, so I'm going to go call in the Nexus, but let me just make sure that my network settings are definitely set. Yes, they're definitely set. So anyone can jump in right now if you do want to put a base on this planet that has Diplos and is in the NMSA hub. I'll give you my friends code just in case you need to be on my friends list, but you don't because I've set it to anyone. So if you go to the front screen where it says multiplayer rather than new game, you hit multiplayer and you should see my game listed. If you don't, just go in and out, in and out, in and out, and eventually it will appear. It's a bit buggy. It's a little bit buggy, like all screens in No Man's Sky. And then hopefully you get to join us and you can just jump in. You can stick down the base here or whatever. Even if I'm in the Nexus, it should still pull you into this system. It should still be part of my code here. So we go. I'm going on vacation tomorrow. I should be recording content. Oh, lovely, Mr. Pong. I mean, well, I said Mr. Pong. No, it's not Mr. Pong. It's Miss Pong, sorry. Yes, Dr. Pong is actually Kate Blair. Kate Blair. Lovely lady. It's the doctor bit that always throws me in. Yes, I know there can be female doctors. Even the new Doctor Who is a female, Steve. Yes, get with the frickin' times. Yes. So, yes, lovely lady. Right, okay, here we go. Cool. It's good fun. I really enjoy it. What do you really enjoy? Oh, the cooking. Yes. Yes, the cook-off. So, Dr. Pong, hopefully you can be getting preparation hatch. Bum, bum, bum. Beeble bum. Okay. He's cheating. Okay. I'm just looking to see if Miyogi has managed to get himself train tickets as yet. Salutations and special salutes, Captain Stiff. He hasn't mentioned as yet. Are you able to make it down, Miyogi, on Saturday? How's your travels all been sorted? Right, let's head on up and let's go and see Kronos. We'll go and handle these things in. Now, I normally turn off multiplayer up here because I can be turning stuff in to this guy and people can come up behind me and send me a freaking friends request or an invite or something and it scuppers stuff. So what I do to hand things into him really quickly is I go into my general options and I make sure this is turned off. Hold to confirm, so that's a bit quicker in the menus. And also, I'll show you the slow way of doing it first. Let me just see how many nanites I've got. I've got 83,245, so 83245. Okay, I'm just going to type that into the chat. 83245. 83245. Let's see what we can get that up to. Hello there. So the slow way, definitely no lightsaber yet. Yes, definitely no lightsaber yet. Okay, cool. I guess that means you got a train ticket. Yeah. Right. Okay. Here we go then. So let's go to processed meat. No, creature pellets, crystalline soup. We'll give him that. We're going to give him one of those. Now, after he eats it, we'll see how many nanites we get. Okay. Well, 40 nanites is okay, but now when I press it, I have to sometimes you have to move this little cursor, this little white cursor. Sometimes it's not quite on him, and you have to move it again. So there we go. I'll give him the processed meat. I'll give him the crystalline soup again. Go on, what do you dare call this crystalline soup? Yes, eat it. Get? You see how it's moved me off of him now? So there we go. I only got 10 nanites for that one. So there's quite a difference. I would have only got 10 points for that one, where the previous one I would have got 40. So that's where it makes this competition that I have with Miyogi a little bit interesting. And he'll throw you an insult to boot. So I might have made something really lush, and I might lose some points, you know. But anyway, if you go into, no, not into this menu, go into this menu and turn it to first person mode, then that little dot doesn't move in between menu presses. So yes, you can hand this stuff in really quickly this way. I say really quickly, it's a lot freaking quicker. You see that? Just in and out, and yeah, you can do it a lot quicker, but it's still like watching freaking paint dry. Hello games, if you are watching right now, please sort this freaking mechanic out. And this whole bollocks of it only letting you choose out of 3 blinking things, no! Bring up your inventory, let you select a whole freaking stack, and give him what you want him to buy, rather than him guessing. Because sometimes you might have creature pellets here, or other things that you don't want him to freaking eat, and he goes and sniffs them out. Look, there's creature pellets in the freaking menu now. Bring up the actual box, let you pick up something and drag it over to him and give it him, and let you hand in a whole freaking load. If you want to hand in a whole load, then he gives you an average of the whole load, and you lose a couple of nanites or something, you know? That'd be far better. I mean, you know, it could come up with a warning. If you let him taste one at a time, you will get more nanites. Something like that. If you hand in 50 or a stack of 10 or something like that, you might lose some of the percentage. Like, say, if you hand in, like, 10, maybe you lose 10%. If you hand in 50, maybe you lose 50%. Something like that. I don't really care, because feeding him is just, oh my days. I have actually nodded off in between doing this. When I've got a stack of 50, it's like my soul just ebbs away. You know, like that TV show, what they do in the shadows or whatever, with the vampires and stuff. And there's that energy vampire in there, Colin Robinson. He is Colin Robinson. He's a freaking energy vampire. Yeah, he sucks your will to live away. He really does. Yes. So we go, let's hand him this and let's see what we get. Kronos, Mr. what? Mr. Cresoto. Cresoto. I'm not too sure what that is. Okay, Cordio. Luke Matan. Stingy, laugh. We cook him and we even pay him. Well, yeah, it's a little bit. It's a bit shocking. And these statements, although the first couple of times, the first stack of 50 that you hand him, and you've probably seen a lot of his different, they're quite funny. The first 50 times, but then after that, you've kind of seen them. You've kind of done it. It's cool. I would rather it if they got rid of the statements and just gave him a different emote that he does each time. So he might gag, or he might cheer, or whatever. I mean, he does that anyway. Get rid of the freaking text after a while or something, because I end up jumping because I'm trying to get through it freaking quickly as well, and that's a pain in the neck. It's just sort him out, okay? All right? It wouldn't take much to improve the quality of life around this guy. It really wouldn't. Yeah, there's a lot of things you could do to improve this menu hopping, the bouncing, the actual delivery of stuff, everything. It's not a fun mechanic. This is not a gameplay mechanic that anyone out there is probably going to enjoy. I'd imagine you survey 30 people on whether they actually like this, and I bet you a lot of people say, I don't do cooking. And why I don't do cooking? Because there's no point. Because handing it into Kronos sends me to sleep. Alright, I'm going to eat one of those things, and we'll see how many we've got left as well. So we've got 2 left. I'm going to eat one. I don't know what it does. Let's see if we can work out what it does. Exosuit notice live support. Live support went up. Okay, coolio. Alright, here we go. I see Myogi's now just jumped in, hasn't he? Sneaky wires in the menus. Yes? Yeah, put down the base here. You can then make yourself these things if you want. But I'll tell you what, Myogi, they're already in my catalogue. So another thing, if I manage to bake something that's not in Myogi's catalogue, I get 50 points. So, yeah, there is that. There we go. We've handed that last one in. And I might as well hand in the other processed meat. There we go. Processed meat. I think that's it. I don't think I've got anything left now. I think he's had it all. Yes, all I've got is my pellets. You're not having my pellets? Yeah. Yes. You can sniff at me as much as you like. Okay. Right. So, just for that little bit of work of murder, how many nanites did I get? I have now gone up to 83,184. So what was it? 83 something before. So I got about 1,000... Just under 1,000 nanites. Just under 1,000 nanites. I've probably got 900 nanites, something like that. It's not too bad. It's not too bad, but it's not that great either. You know, scrap a ship, you're going to get that. You're going to probably get that. Or run a derelict freighter, you're probably going to get that sort of level of nanites. But yes, if you did a batch of 50, and if you can stomach it, stand in there for like half an hour, handing stuff in. But then again, with that little method I just shown you, handing in about 50 things takes about 15 minutes. But trust me, it feels a heck of a lot longer when you're just dealing with Kronos for that time. It's not fun. It really isn't. Even if they put maybe a little droid or something next to him that said you can hand in bulk products here, or even just a chest. He's got chests right by him, in fact. He's got all those yellow boxes. Maybe you can interact with one of those yellow boxes and it says you can hand in all of your goods here. Kronos will try them in his own time, but he will only give you a certain, it will give you 10% less than what you would normally get. Something like that will work quite nicely. Right, well, I'm going to go looking for another planet that's got varied life inside of the NMSA hub, and I'm going to jump to a new area of space. Miyogi, make yourself at home, make yourself a nice little base there, my friend. And yeah, hopefully see you for another cook-off soon. That'll be cool. I don't cook for Kronos. I cook to give to other players. I've seen what you've given to other players in the past. Was it you that gave Damash all those donuts that time? I can't remember now. Righto, let's jump over here. Gek system. It's got water. I'm not really bothered about the... in fact, 1-star systems are less likely to have activated idiom and activated copper, which means that they're less likely to have storms. Just as a heads up, so if you do go to 1-star systems, they're good for finding tranquil areas of space where you're not getting bombarded with storms. I say that, I bet the first planet I land on, I get hit by a storm. You watch. It's always the way. When you're trying to demo something, it's always the freaking way. Okay, let's have a look. Solarium, nice. Not that nice. Ooh, a frost crystal planet. Well, they're good for making, say, like flour, because the frost crystal turns into flour, which is pretty darn cool. The cactus planets, the scorched planets, they're good for the cactuses because you can make lots of sugar there. So if I can find a cactus world that's got a lot of sugar... Yeah, was that a cactus world over there? So I've got a cactus world. Phosphorus. No, selenium. That's not it. That's not a cactus planet. That's the other planet. That's the hot planet. Oh, it's got 2 freaking cold planets here. Well, where's my planet with water then? Because I haven't seen a single one that looks like it's got water yet. Oh, is that a lush? That looks like a lush. We're going there. Oh, it could be toxic though, couldn't it? It's green grass. Starbob! Oh, it's a rainy planet. We're off. We're going to a rainy planet. It's probably going to have storms of rainy planet, isn't it? But, you know, we can go there anyway. Yep, I've given billions of donuts out. Nice. Haha. Yeah, sneaky. Moose Gaming. Yes, Adam, the man. Yeah, I think there was an episode where Damash Smash was giving in donuts to Kronos. And then somebody, maybe Adam Mack, was coming up behind him and just filling him back up with donuts again. Just never-ending supply of donuts. And Damash was like, what the fudge? Yeah, pretty funny stuff. Cool, let's head on down. And let's have a look at this planet. Sweet. I do like it when it's sort of fun trolling. Fun trolling is fine. It's the nasty trolling that I can't abide by. Frost crystal gives you glass grains. Yes, the glass grains that you then turn into the refined flour. So you get the glass grains, and then you put them in again, and it turns to refined flour. Whereas the cactus, you get the cactus flesh, you turn that into cactus nectar, and then you put the cactus nectar back in, and you get the sugar. So yeah, I could do that on my freighter though. I've got all the plants on my freighter. This is quite a gnarly looking planet for terrain. The only trouble is, terrain like this is a pain in the neck when you're looking for fauna. It really is. Or looking for a decent place to put down a base. This is the perfect sort of planet for photos. So if they ever add in photographic missions again, well, I mean, they've got them in the station, but you don't get much as a reward from the station that's any good, you know. In fact, actually, I say that in the station, I've noticed a few missions now actually give you cooking items as rewards every now and again. We'll go up to the station, we'll have a look in a moment, because yeah, sometimes you get the odd photographic mission that might reward you with a food item. I mean, they did do, I haven't checked again since Frontiers, but they did when they put down Prisms and Next Gen. There was a couple of missions that appeared that actually gave food items as rewards. And I was like, why have they done that? And there's a lot of new recipes in prisms as well, or they changed recipes in prisms. Okay, so we've got a bouncing Scottish rod creature, which you can get leg meat from, which isn't too bad. That's not a bad creature to be had for cooking, but let's see if we've got any other variety on here. My feeling is, seeing that we've got him, is we might just get bouncing creatures here. And the bouncing creatures, though, I haven't got a bouncy creature planet, so we'll have a look around. We'll see whatever land-based fauna there are. Let's go into the Discoveries page. So we've got this guy. So yes, I might get leg meat off of him. Can change colours. I don't think it can, but that would be freaking awesome if it did. If there was creatures with chameleonic skin that changed to their surroundings, that would be quite cool, Mr. Hello Games. You just gave myself another idea in that right time. Hello there, Eugene Carr. Leave it. Nope, it's dead. I'm going to hurt him. I'm going to hurt him lots. Take that, you. 3 shots and you're dead. What are we going to get? Are we going to get... We got offal sacks and not leg meat. I don't know whether I've got an offal sack planet, but that's not too bad. Offal sacks from that little guy look like a haggis. Let's have a look around then. But you can see here that I'm not seeing much land-based fauna here. And you don't really, because of the landscape. It's really difficult to find all the fauna on one of these mountainous planets because they tend to spawn at different levels on the mountainous planet. You'd find one creature at the top and a different creature at the bottom, and that's kind of their spawn places. And it can be a right pain in the neck to get all of the creatures. Look how deep these caves are, though. Look at that. Look at that for a cave. That is freaking epic. I can fly my ship in there. That's pretty darn sweet. Terrain-wise, I like this planet. But for creatures and for what I'm after, I don't think it's for me, chums. But it's a beautiful planet. Now, this is inside the NMSA hub. It looks like it's got dragon-type flying creatures as well. It's actually quite a beautiful place. But yeah, not the best for fauna spawning. Yeah, it has to be said. It's a bit too mountainous. If mountainous is a word, I think it is a word. It's hilly that isn't. Okay, right. Okay, right, well, we'll jump into the ship and we'll take on off. And we'll go look for another planet, I suppose. But if you do want to come here, if this looks like something that really interests you, let's get the code on the screen. Let's do it on this purple thing. That might work. Yeah, you can see it okay there. But there's the portal code in the lower left corner. If you want this planet, I'm not even going to name the creatures here. You can come here. Oh, I scanned that one, though, didn't I? Actually, I've scanned a few. Shite. Okay, well, I've scanned a few creatures. We will take on off, and we'll get on out of here. But yes, if you want this planet, it's all yours. Come and get it. Heck yes. Come and call this place home. There's another one of those offal sack creatures. Cool. Right. And let's take on off then. Let's go and have a look for another creature. If it was a flat planet, I probably would have looked for the rest of the fauna here. And I probably would have put down a base in this episode. Let's take one off. Let's see what else we can find. Bobby is in the house. Hello there, Bobby Maggie. Welcome, welcome. Sweet. Awesome. No, perfect planet for an Eerie-style base with races that have valleys. That would be cool. If they did add in flight path initiators and also racetrack initiators that actually work. Try it. Put down a racetrack initiator and then ask your friends to come over and actually register for a race. To actually start a race using the race initiator. It used to work. It's been broken for eons. And I've reported it to the Zendesk and it hasn't been fixed. I don't know what's going on there. And race mechanics is something that they haven't revisited. I think people just gave up with races now. However, now that we can shrink our vehicles, I have been hit up by a few people. I think Miyogi said that it would be a good idea to make a racetrack with tiny vehicles on, because it would be like a game of Mario Kart. Which it would, technically, yes. You could have a bit of fun with it, I suppose. You could turn on PvP, couldn't you? Could be a bit of a laugh. But yeah, I have seen out there that Conflicted Gaming has made a Rocket League sort of video. He's put that out there. Check out Conflicted Gaming's channel for Rocket League. Yeah, so he's made like a little PvP arena where you can shoot each other. The video is really funny. Conflicted Gaming's videos are freaking funny, hilarious in fact. A little bit adulty, so he has got a warning at the start that tells people that they're a little bit adulty. Anyway, let's have a quick look at the missions here. Now, let's see if there's any to be had there that offer up cooking as rewards. Let's see if that's still a thing, unless I dreamt it. Let's have a quick look. So we've got the hypnotic eyes over there. What else we got? We've got storm crystals. So hypnotic eyes. Is that a cooking product? I think you can use it in cooking. It's a little bit of a weird reward. So it looks like they've still got some weird rewards in there. Have they got cooking rewards? Maybe. This system doesn't seem to have cooking rewards. It's got some weird ones though. I wouldn't be surprised if they've left in a few cooking rewards. I did see some pretty difficult things to craft as rewards. So that's another way that you could probably fill up your catalogue, is just by doing missions, but looking for ones where yeah, maybe cooking products are a reward. I tell you what, the next time I jump system, I would check the station. I missed a trick there. Oh well, we'll do it in the next one. What do you want? Offer the trade deal, my friend. What? Oh, I've got a hostile scan. Oh, for fuck's sake. Can I just get out of here? No, I freaking can't. Alright, come on then. Yeah, come on. Die, Dylan, die. Die. You're dead. You're dead, Dave. You're dead. Was that really worth it? Was that worth your time, my friends? No, it freaking wasn't. There you are. You're dead. Right. Okay. Now, the weird thing is with that is when they scan you, they find something that they want. Rather than just offer units, or whatever, they could say, give us that item we just scanned and we'd leave you alone. You know, sometimes they might go and scan something that I really don't need and it might do me a favour to get it out of my inventory space and say, yes, have those valves or whatever you've just scanned. Go on your Todd. Okay, right, so here we go. That's still inside of the NMSA. We'll jump there. It's a 2-star system. It's still inside the NMSA, just the 905165. Let's go. Positron is too OP. It really is. The hypnotic eyes are used in the abysmal recipes. Of course, Penny. Heck yes, they are. Nice. So yes, you can use that in cooking recipes. I was sure I'd seen it in there. I know larval cores is definitely there. I don't know about Hadal, and I didn't know about hypnotic eyes, but I've got a feeling that they were in there. Sweet, let's head on in. Well, thank you very much for that confirmation there, Penny. So yes, it could be that you might be able to just run a few missions from the station and get some of your catalogue done. Depending. I'm sure I've seen cakes in there before. Unless it's something that I dreamt up. But you know, like how I used to stack missions? I'm fairly sure when I was stacking missions, I saw that you get a few sort of treat rewards, if you like cakes and things, or ice creams and things. You're very welcome. Well, thanking you. Let's head on over. And let's talk to Mr. Dustbin Headlid. Hello there. I love your head ornament. That is nice. Semiconductor. No. Okay, maybe they might have swapped it out a bit, Chums. Maybe they may have swapped it out. You know when you scan systems and it comes up and it says whether they're mining, technology, scientific, maybe they could be one for culinary. And if you go to a culinary one, some of the mission rewards that you get are going to be cooking related. That might be an idea for Hello Games. So those looking to do their catalogue might run missions rather than go milking animals and shooting animals. They could do that instead. Could be an idea, Hello Games, if you're listening with your ear holes. Heck yes. Yes, add culinary into the mix when it comes to, you know. And maybe you can sell your goods there. Maybe there might be a way to sell your stuff for more nanites from those systems to some people in the stations. Yes, that could work rather than just giving them to bloody Kronos. Right, let's scan some of these planets. There you go. There's another little solution for that conundrum. Heck yes, and maybe Kronos is the way of doing it if you haven't got your economy scanner installed and you go see Kronos instead. Right, now I could go there, but you can see there that's activated copper. That means that there's going to be storms there. That's kind of... Ooh, is that a purple grass lush planet? Ah. Oh, look at that. And there is no activated there. No storms. Oh, what have we found? Okay, it's moments like this. Moments like this was why I play No Man's Sky, you know. It's that it's that thing, like when you're a kid and you're allowed to go out a little bit further as you get a bit older. Your mum and dad go, you know, you was allowed up to the shop before. Now you can go to the mega store or whatever. You know, that your boundaries spread and you find new places and you're like, I'm building a base there. Yeah, in life, you know, I used to build tree bases and bush bases and all sorts of bases when I was a kid and set up booby traps that really damaged my friends. You know, that sort of stuff. You know, that was what kept you going as a kid, is that sense of discovery. And No Man's Sky brings that. Does it bring enough of it with the amount of variety we got? We got given a lot of variety when it came into Origins, but was it enough to keep us satisfied for a whole year? I think I've seen quite a lot of the different sort of combinations that could be had now. I would love it if every update delivered a little bit more variety every time, to keep us exploring, to give us that sense of adventure, to give us that, oh, I've never seen this combination before. I have seen a bubble lush a lot of times. Have I seen a bubble lush with trees as nice as this? Once or twice. With this colour of grass though? No, probably not. I have landed on a planet that looks similar to this, but it had red grass. This purple grass is freaking lovely, isn't it? Let's just hope that the actual creatures here are equally as lovely. I mean, my Diplo planet that we just came from at the start of this is quite a lovely planet with the sort of coloration of grass. But the trees here are beautiful. Okay, so that one will probably give me some decent stuff. Okay, let's scan this guy as well. Cool, so we've got two types of those little guys. Okay, brilliant. Let's have a look what else is in here. So we've got quite a lot of creatures. There's 9 creatures. But there's only 2 more ground creatures and the rest are underwater. Now there are quite a lot of underwater recipes though, you know, like the fish fingers and things like that. But this is quite a beautiful looking planet. This is quite nice. This is quite lovely. But well, let's have a look at what the other 2 species are. Ah! Haha! Is that the bone cat? Have I found my bone cat planet? I have! Brilliant! Excellent, that's what I was after, wasn't it? I said at the start of this stream I'd like to find my own bone cat planet inside of the NMSA. Guess what happened on this episode? Chanceby had it. Chanceby had it, people. I'm trying to scan this predatory one. It's not letting me. I can't. It's not letting me scan him. Right, we'll scan his brother over there. There we are. Brilliant. That is such a nice find. It really is, isn't it, Luke? That was just sheer freaking chance. Okay, right, well now I'm going to find a magnetic hotspot so I don't have to worry about power. There's none nearby here, so I'm just going to head north. Let's go north. Let's go this way. Whoa, that was a good jump. Congrats, I'm thanking you. We found bone cats. Nice use of the emojis there, Adam Mack. Very creative. Thanking you. So thank you very much for the congrats on the find of the planet. It is pretty darn freaking awesome to get that. That's cool. Now, sometimes if I'm looking for electromagnetic hotspots and I can't find one, and I'm looking for a little while, sometimes I fly to like a trading post. I do find that normally you can find electric hotspots fairly close to trading posts. I'm fairly sure that picked up for a second then. No, it didn't, did it? It's just me imagining things. Usually about 300 U's, 400 U's from a trading post. I usually find them. If you listen to the blips, it tells you which way the hotspot is. Yeah, it does, but I haven't got my sound loud enough, so I can't do that. I've turned the sound right now while I'm streaming. So in the options, when I'm streaming and stuff, because of the sound in this game is so varied, I have the music at 60, but sound effects I have at 2. I put them up to like a 10, but if we get hit by a storm, it's super loud. Okay, let me turn up the volume on my TV. Okay. Now I'm just going round. I don't know whether it works on PS5, but I've seen other people do this on PC, and it does make a slightly different sound. Mine only does it when it's I'm near it. There you go. That way. Sweet, that makes a different sound. So it does work on here. That sounds like a dead frog. That's a bit more. Yeah, so it's over this way. The dead frog sound. That one. It sounds different to the rest of the scanner. Now, some people would think, oh, it's the opposite way because it's more trill the other way. You go to the one where it sounds different to the rest. There we go. Now it's better. There you go. So there we are. Nice little tip there. It does work on PS5. I swear that it didn't used to, but it could just be me. I mean, maybe I didn't have my volume high enough. But here we go. Let's head this way and let's get it in. Cool. It's only a C grade, but this will do. Now, I don't like this because it kind of makes you feel that you have to build in a certain place rather than giving you the actual creative freedom that the game should bring. They need to add more ways to generate electricity for your base, not just through electromagnetic hotspots. It's like if you do choose to build on a super windy planet, maybe add in wind generators. We've got the solar panels, add in wind generators. Or if you build near to water, perhaps they could have some sort of hydro wheel that you can put in the water and it just ticks over. You know, something like that would be quite cool. Righto, so now I'm going to put down a base computer. I'm just going to build it here. There's a little bit of a recess, there's a little bit of a hill. You see, the land here isn't exactly really great for a base. But I kind of feel a little bit restricted into building here now, because that's where my power source is. I can build all the way down in that canyon though. It will stretch to about 300, 400 U's. And you can actually extend your base area anyhow, so it's not too bad, I suppose. In fact, I could make it across that crevice. That would be quite cool. Yeah, a big wind generator. Heck yes, that would be pretty sweet. Yes, yeah, or a big moving one, yes. More moving base parts would be very welcome. But there could be like a heat sink as well. Maybe you have to tunnel underground, put it under the ground, and then bury it again with your train manipulator. We've all got train manipulators. Maybe we could put underground heat sinks. And it could say, you know, this is the most economic way of living or something. You know, something like that. Promote a little bit of this carbon stuff or something. Righto, so now I can build a base here. Pretty darn freaking sweet. Now normally when I put down a base here, all I use is these prefab ones. And I just stick down something super darn quick. Mainly because all I need in there is a nutrient processor, a galactic trade terminal interface so I can sell stuff that I don't need to free up my inventory, and then maybe something with a few biodomes, so I've got a few other bits in there to make the sugar and flour. So yeah, I use the cactus and the frost crystal for those two things. But yeah, let's just build that then. Alright, so fine. Now I don't build things on the ground either, because sometimes the ground encroaches into your actual build, so I like to have things off the ground. So you've got to think of bugs as well. So all I'm going to do is put one on top of the other, and then the bottom one I'm going to delete it. I would delete it. Go away. That's it. And then I'm just going to stick a biodome on top of this one, I think, people. And then I might just put a little side one out here, just to put the teleporter in. So yeah, let's do that. Let's just put a corridor in. A lot of people don't use these old prefabs, but I like the prefabs. I'm quite a big fan of the old prefabs. So I'll put that there. And then I'm just going to stick a round one on the end over here. Cool. In fact, I might put down another biodome there and have the teleporter in the middle of this one and the bits and bobs around the outside. So that'll do me. This can be like a little cooking base. You don't need anything big for cooking, basically. It's just a marker for the actual planets and the creatures on the planet, basically. Also, it makes a good spot if people do want a bone cat now as a pet. They can come straight here and grab one. Let's see if they've sorted out the legs yet. I really like the tripod legs, but I very rarely use them because they work the first time you put them on, and then after that, they don't work ever again. They're a little bit weird. They just resend. Okay, that's kind of working actually, isn't it? Let's put one on there. Yeah, so that's working. But I bet you if I was to go away from here and come back again, those legs would probably disappear or something. Bit finicky. Now, I know I don't need to put a battery here, but I'm going to stick a battery here anyway. I'll put a battery there. And I haven't got the parts, so what I've done is I've pressed to go into wire mode. Now what I'm going to do is press wire mode and place at the same time. Okay, has that put a wire down? It has put a wire down. So There we go. If you get the timing just right, you can put it down even though you haven't got the parts. It's another bug. It's another feature. But yeah, this is where my electro hotspot is, right here, isn't it? This is where my electro hotspot is, I think. That's where I usually put the beacon there. Where's my base computer there? There, yes, it is. So here we go. Let's do that again. And boom. Put one there. You don't need to have a battery. You can just wire it straight to your base. What the fudge? What just happened to mid-air? I got kicked out of my menu. I didn't press anything. Right, let's do that again then. And put down another one. That'll do. I think we only need 2. Right. And then I wire these 2 together. Kaboom and kaboom. It's a good way to get resources as well. If you're in base building mode, you can put down all the bits that you need resources for, and then just delete them, and you get all the bits into your repository. It's like if you've run the derelict freighter, and you've got that little tube with that little horror guy in it, you can just build those, delete them, and get loads of larval cores. I think that's something that Moose put out there into the verse, in fact. So yeah, Moose is another really good content creator if you haven't come across him in the verse. In fact, I'll show you what I mean. So if you go into, I think it's in one of these menus, but I'm looking for that little beastie in the jar. Where are you, beastie in the jar? I mean, the fish tank is quite a good one, actually, for a demonstration as well. But there's the beastie in the jar. So if you do want larval cores, you just put down one of these, then go into edit mode and delete that, and you're going to get a larval core. Larval core! Done! So yeah, really quick way to get the larval cores. If you're still on the expedition and you've got to get all those larval cores, and when you run the derelict freighter you was lucky enough to get given one of those for base building, just do that. Job done. Right, here we go. Let's head on in. Cool. So in this first one, I'm going to be putting in a ladder. So just so I can get upstairs. Ladders, please. Right, so a little ladder. That'll do. And we'll stick that there. Kapow. And then over here, I'm probably going to have frost crystal in this one. And then in the one above, I'll probably have cactus up there. I'm going to put in a tray. I'm going to put in a galactic trade terminal. I'll probably put in some carbon racks. Have they fixed the actual snap points with the carbon racks yet? Where are you, carbon racks? You're somewhere in here, aren't you? Which one is it? It's in this one, isn't it? Yeah, there we go. No, the snap place. They don't snap against the wall like they used to. Darn it, and blast it. I used to really like the snap points for these. Now they're free placement. It's not so great. Alright, let's put in a trade terminal. So you can see there I haven't got the parts, so snap that in, and it's definitely not how I want it to look. So I'll go into edit mode, delete it, go back out, go back in. I can now put it there because now I've got all the parts. Hello games, every update you do, people are finding very, very exploity ways to get their resources. But you know what? It's up to you. I mean, although these are bugs, I think this time people quite like them. So, yeah, there is that. You know what, I'm going to just use free placement. I'm going to stick these in the corners. But, yeah, there we are. Let's put that there then. Alright, so say if I do snap this in, and it's not where I want it, you can go into the edit mode, and you can use, I think it's R2 to move. Yeah, R2 to move. And then you can just replace it. So if it's not quite how you wanted it, you can move them around a bit. It's pretty darn cool. Have that there. There we are. Done. I'll put another one behind me if it would let me. I'm probably too close to it, aren't I? Let's try that in the other corner. Let's just put in one over here. Cool. I'll put that there. Ah, look, you see it's put down a wire. There we are. I can go into edit mode now and just delete that wire. I have deleted the whole freaking base before though, so yeah, just be mindful of that. Right, so R2 to move it, and then I can just place it where I want. So I'll put it there. I might just have 2 in here. You don't have to go to town with the carbon racks because you get so much of the bait sticks without really having to really worry too much. There you go. Put them in adjacent corners. I do. And yeah, I can put all the harvestable plants up here. Cool. So even if I haven't got the harvestable plants, you can just sort of glitch one in like I just done a moment ago. So say if I wanted the cactus up here for the sugar to turn into sugar. There we go. And get this. You see, I haven't got the cactus flesh. I have inside of my freighter. I could call that in. Or I could just go into wire mode, glitch one in, if it'll let me. There we go. And then go into the edit mode and delete it. It's going to take me a little while, but yeah, I could just do that. And then, yeah, go back into the menu. Where are you? Menu. No. It's changed to freaking star bulb. I must have pressed L2 instead. There we go. And I've got my cactus. And I can just go around and just build out all the cactuses. Do the same with the actual frost crystal. And then I'm going to have my little base here for harvesting the bone cats. And what I need is I also need a nutrient processor in here. I could put a little refiner in here. I need a teleporter. So I can get back to this base. So I'll put that through there. Let's go put that here. And again, I haven't got the parts, so just stick it in. But then if I go into edit mode, if I want that dead central, I can just pick it up and hopefully it would snap into place. Go on. Okay, it's not snapping for some reason, even though I've got snap mode selected. I'll just do it by eye. Boom! There we go. I have that in the centre there. I quite like how the actual portal looks in the centre here, because you get these screens coming through the top of it. It does look pretty darn cool when you put it in a biodome. It really does. And it lights up from the outside. I really like how it looks in here. But for whatever reason, it hasn't got its power. So I'm going to go in here, grab that. I could have used triangle mode, but I'm going to snap this onto there. And then hopefully just chuck it into there. Boom. There we go. We've got power. Awesome. So there we go. You can see this base is starting to take shape now. And yes, I could probably use this place to make some decent recipes out of the bone cat. And it's a good place I can now come to for the bone cats. I'm going to upload it and just call it bone cat NMSA. Yeah, where's my base computer? There it is over there. And I'm probably going to build this base out and turn it into a nice little farm. So at least I've got it for one of my cookery episodes against Miyogi. Haha! Yes, he's still watching, so you can see what I'm up to. It's not cheating if you let people know what you're up to. I'm just doing preparation, Miyogi. Yes. Oh, Dark Hellboy's in the house. Hello there, Dark Hellboy. Dark Hellboy is an awesome base builder. Check out Dark Hellboy's builds. He usually puts them on the Interstellar Index. Awesome. Awesome builder. Him, Teabag. Sometimes they do collaborative builds as well. Awesome people. Scottish Rod has done a lot of features of their bases. Check out Scottish Rod's channel for some of their bases. Really cool. So let's call this Bone Cat NMSA. And you know what? I think I'm fast approaching the hour now. So I'm probably going to be ending off my stream. But on a Tuesday, Scottish Rod usually streams directly after me. So let's see. Scottish Rod, are you streaming this eve, my friend? Okay, let's go put in Scottish Rod's link. So there we go. I think it's just Rod. Boom. We'll pop over there in a second. Let's upload this base. Let's get a decent screenshot of it, though. I mean, it doesn't look that decent at the moment. But that's all you really need for a little cookery base. You know what I mean? Because you're after the creatures more than anything. As long as you've got a nutrient processor there to mix stuff up, you don't need to go to town. You don't need to do anything overly impressive. Or you can go to town. All set up and ready to go. Okay, cool. Well, there we go. We're going to go... Well, I'm going to go raid Mr. Scottish Rod. If you guys would like to come over there and give him a raid and give him some support, Scottish Rod is an awesome member of the community and a good friend. I've met him in real life. We went down to London. It was a bit of a crazy day. If you put in Captain Steve Vlog with Scottish Rod, you should find our day in London. It was pretty darn freaking epic and spiffing. So awesome fun. So there we go. I've done that. I've uploaded my base. And where is my ship? I need to jump in my ship and out of my ship. Oh yeah, it's freaking miles away now, isn't it? So let's call in my ship and I'll just create a quick save. I could have just put down a save point thinking about it, but you know what? Doesn't really matter. I'm downloading Forza 5. Dr. Pong, I watched Worth a Buy's review of Forza 5 the other day, and it does look good. The only complaint he had about it is you get points for everything, even going off the freaking course and spinning your car around and doing donuts, you can get loads of points. And then winning cars, it's just like a slot machine. It just revolves around and boom, you get a car. He says that it doesn't feel like, you know, like Gran Turismo, where you earn cars by doing certain things and you're really proud of owning a Bugatti. In Forza, you can fire it up and have a Bugatti in day one. Whereas it doesn't feel like you've earned the cars. That was his only complaint with it. Other than that, he said it's freaking awesome. If you love Forza, you're going to love it. He gave it a 7 out of 10 just because they haven't put anything new into the mix, really. But his review was really cool. Did you just see that? That bone cat just murdered that poor little creature. Well, hello, bone cat. I suppose that's your nature. And I can't really grumble because I killed 2 of your kind earlier today. Yep, but yep, there you are. Look at that. He didn't even flinch when he was eating that. He was just too preoccupied with what he was munching on to even register that he was getting meleeed to death. But there we go, people. A little bit of murder to end off on. But there we go. Nice to have you over here, people in the viewerverse, or each and every one of you. Thank you for watching. Oh, little mini shout-out. So Barbara Braze is another sort of content creator out there, and Barbara's been watching for some time. So doff my cap firstly to Barbara, but Barbara's niece comes over quite often, or grandchild, or whatever. And her name is Emily, and she's an avid watcher of my channel when she's over at Barbara's house. So a massive, great big shout out to Emily. If you're watching, Emily, you rock, Emily. Thanking you for watching Captain Steve. Heck yes. So there we go. I think she's like 6 or something, so that'd really make her day. So there you go. There we are. Double thumbs up, Emily. Until next time, people, you guys out there in the viewerverse are freaking awesome, and I'll see you again soon. Cheery binds. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye again. So there we go, let's end on off. That's a wrong button, isn't it? Might as well leave that on the screen there. And where's that Discoverers page? There it is. So that's the bone cats. We found the bone cats! Awesome! Righto, and let's just end off my stream there. Bye everyone! Thank you for being here. You're all awesome. Cheery binds. Stop broadcast. Oh, and yes, before I stop broadcast, please jump over to me, not Miyogi's, Scottish Rod's channel. Scottish Rod. Rod Raid. Let's go raid Rod. Yep. So I'll see you over at Scottish Rod's channel. Hopefully you've got that link. I'll just put it one more time, just in case you haven't. But yes, his video will be on there. There we go. Let's hit that up. And yeah, I'll see you over on Rod's. Cheery binds. I'll be there for a while because I've got to do all the admin stuff. I've got to put in all my tags and do my thumbnail and all that sort of shenanigans. Righto, so we go, and stop broadcast, Scottish Rod's channel. I'm clicking that now. Boom, I'm over there.